Surprise! I bet you weren't expecting this because nobody knew that I was going to be doing this except like 2 people. The first person who recommended this to me in a YouTube comment, and then the most recent person who recommended it to me, and they might be the same person, I'm not really sure. But I think it's 2 different people. But anyways, it wasn't just 2 people that recommended Star Trek New Voyages, or I think it's also called Star Trek Phase 2 or something like that. This particular episode was recommended a few times. Not very many people have recommended this series to me in comparison to the people that were recommending Star Trek Continues. So I don't really want to do the whole series because I am honestly really excited to get onto the movies and see what happens in Search for Spock, as well as Next Generation, which I'm so excited for. But one episode, I can do one episode. So we're going to do one episode of Star Trek New Voyages, and I don't want to say I never will do another one, ever, 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 but I don't have any plans to at this moment. So this is called World Enough and Time. I know this one has George Takei in it. And yeah, that's about it. So let's watch our one episode of Star Trek New Voyages. Next time is going to be the first episode of Star Trek Continues. We're going to do the whole series of that. And then on to TMP, the motion picture. Okay, guys. Hope you guys enjoy this quick little detour. Thank you for watching.
Shuttlecraft Sturgeon requesting docking coordinates.
Acknowledged, Sturgeon. You are cleared for docking.
There's George already. Let's go.
Don't look so worried.
Say that one more time, and I swear I'll bust you back to Yeoman. What's on today's schedule?
I cleared it. We'll have all the time in the world.
Is that Grace Lee Whitney? Is that my Janice Rand?
All the time in the world.
There's no doubt they're venting antimatter.
Maximum resolution.
They've drifted well within the Romulan neutral zone.
They say they're losing life support fast.
This is Sulu. Plotted intercept course.
Look at Chekhov!
Kobayashi Maru test.
Entering Romulan neutral zone.
He's got the Kirk like
Romulan birds of prey, Imperator class.
the birds of prey. Yes, I've missed these. Oh my goodness, just disintegrated. I think I missed some stuff. I saw Janice. I got a little bit distracted. I forgot how much I miss her.
These are the new voyages of the starship Enterprise.
All right, let's see what this is all about. I don't know why I'm like tearing up over Janice Rand. I guess it's a reminder of the early times of me watching this.
Spock, what the hell just happened?
The merchant vessel has been annihilated.
It is her.
Get us out of here, Sulu.
Yes, sir.
The merchant vessel was destroyed by a new weapon, most likely a prototype.
Captain, they've spotted us.
That Chekhov is good. Oh, he's a good Chekhov. He sounds just like him.
Target those vessels and fire.
Targeting. Firing phasers.
Jeez. Oh no, the birds of prey. Dang. They're like paper mache. Don't they not have their shields up?
Shields are holding. We're safe for the moment. We appear to be caught in a hyperdimensional field. The field is producing gravity waves.
This is a strange definition of safe, Mr. Spock. You, Bones, and Scotty in conference now.
Bones and Scotty.
Isn't the Kobayashi Maru supposed to be a no-win scenario?
Let's hope not.
Kobayashi Maru.
The field apparently creates a quantum disruption. Anything caught within it simply ceases to exist. At the moment, our shields are protecting us.
How much time?
No more than 20 hours. I cannot say for sure the way the levels keep changing.
We are in the grip of not 4, but considerably more dimensions. We would need accurate coordinates from all of them in order to effectively extricate ourselves.
That's a lot of dimensions.
Is it possible the bird of prey has the data?
If the computer banks are still intact. A shuttlecraft, then.
Wouldn't it be destroyed?
I believe we can extend the shields out far enough to protect it.
They should have got me to play Bones. I could do a mean Bones.
I have detailed Lieutenant Sulu to pilot a shuttlecraft to the derelict ship, accompanied by an expert in Romulan computer science.
It's like the spacesuits from
You know, we are kind of on the clock here.
Lisa Chandris, computer science, cryptography. I got here like 3 days ago and you guys docked at Altair 4?
Well, you're certainly starting things off with a bang.
Yeah, those look like the spacesuits that they wore in the Tholian Web. The effects look cool. I mean, it looks really good. The production value. Wow, look at that.
What was that?
Gravity wave.
One of the first things they ask you when you sign on for Starship duty is if you're prone to space sickness. I lied.
She lied. Okay, I thought she was gonna say that.
Our shields don't fail, and if that bird of prey isn't prone to quirks with us aboard it.
That about sums it up.
Well, that doesn't bother you, huh?
It certainly motivates me.
I think I like her. It's just weird. The thing that throws me off the most is the voices being different. More than just them looking different.
Sorry if I parked too far from the curb, Doctor.
You're a real cowboy, you are. Computer's on a separate power grid, so I should be able to... Okay, we're online. Here we are. This is making sense to you.
It's complex, but yes.
Good. I need to have gone to all this trouble for nothing. I mean, almost nothing.
What? Is she flirting with him? Oh, no. We really got to get out of here quick.
Sulu, you and Chandris get out of there now.
Oh no, the shuttlecraft.
Gravity waves making it devilish hard to lock onto them. I cannot hang on to them.
No.
Wait, there's a signal. Looks to be Sulu, but something's near right.
What about the girl? Huh? Now we're talking. Oh, I wonder what happened.
You will stand down now, sir, and see, I believe, that you know us.
Captain Kirk. You're the same. How can you be the same? He's 30 years older.
You've been gone less than a minute.
Oh my God. She's all alone back there. You've got to bring her here.
We lost Dr. Chandra's signal.
Lisa's dead.
Oh.
She died 15 years ago.
15 years ago.
Another signal. Faint as a whisper.
Lock in on it.
I do feel a bit better if you stop shouting and flailing cutlasses about.
Alana, don't be afraid.
She's gone.
Bring her back.
I've got her padded in the matrix. She won't be getting away. I'll have to rig up some sort of stasis chamber to keep her here. At least for starters.
Who is she?
She's my daughter.
Oh. He lived a whole life. It's like the Paradise Syndrome.
It was about to explode when the transporter seized us. We found ourselves on the surface of a planet. Nothing but ruined cities, what remained of a canal system.
And in time, you and Chandris...
There comes a point where one has to start living a life rather than waiting for one to begin.
Mm-hmm.
We need that data that you and Dr. Chandris got off that ship.
The tricorder's back on Caliban. We had to name the planet something. It's from Shakespeare.
The Tempests. Sulu, do you remember anything from the Romulan data?
It's been so long. No.
Well, we are in quite a pickle.
Lisa thought you had all died, but I said you don't know James Kirk.
You
He
don't?
always manages to snatch life from the jaws of death. He'll find a way.
You're that way, Sulu. We need that data.
Captain.
There's someone here I'd like you to meet.
Did they get her? Oh, kind of.
Father!
Why is she still insubstantial?
A good part of her still linked to whatever godforsaken rock you were living on.
Well, she can get the data, maybe.
She appears to exist in a state of quantum indeterminacy.
Oh, quantum stuff.
That's impossible.
I suggest we make a data chip record of these events.
Welcome to the Enterprise.
I liked how Spock just like kind of internally rolled his eyes at Bones and just carried on.
They came. They came for us.
Oh, she's adorable.
Just like you said they would.
So the tricorder ran out of power, but maybe she could still get the data.
For now, unfortunately, your movements are limited to this chamber. Miss...
Alana, please. You're Captain Kirk, aren't you? My father told me you were impressive.
You'll have to excuse her, Captain.
There's no apologies necessary.
She's never interacted with anybody except her parents.
Bones, Spock, you're with me.
I'll be back soon.
It's so cool to see George here.
You're Montgomery Scott, aren't you? My father told me about you, too.
What did he
just
say?
what did he tell you?
That he wouldn't want to be your liver.
It's good to have him back. His fine fair daughter.
Aww.
Your mind still retains the data.
So, the famous Vulcan mind meld.
Oh, let's go.
Shouldn't you send me candy and flowers first?
I do not understand.
No, I didn't think you would.
Spock hasn't changed much in the last 30 seconds while you were gone.
My mind to your mind.
Yes.
The Romulan ship, Dr. Chandra's.
Sand moving.
Rising up.
Alana! Fangs! It has her! Again!
Jim, the vitals are spiking.
Is this how she... This is how...
Stabbing her! Lisa! You saved our daughter. I know she hurt me.
Stop it now, before we lose them both. Spock!
That was intense.
The data.
Too deep.
Oh, man. So that's how she died.
It's clear we'll have to find another way.
My God, Jim, what he's been through.
It does not alter the fact that the ship will be destroyed.
How can that green blood of yours be so cold?
We need an alternative.
Well, there are drugs, hypnotics. It'll take me time to formulate them.
In the meantime, I want you to get on with Plan B.
I was unaware we had a Plan B.
I trust you will shortly.
Tell me, Captain, what did you do before you knew me?
I always made sure Plan A worked.
Ah.
Maybe you can arrange for a shave and a haircut and rustle up a uniform for him.
I kind of like his current look.
As far as he's concerned, his tour of duty ended 30 years ago. He's not the man he was.
I understand.
We're running out of time.
Understood. If we're gonna get out of this, I have a feeling we're going to need the man that he was.
Let's get our Sulu back. I'm enjoying the writing and the acting. I have a little trick to like help myself get past the different actors and voices.
Were we able to generate a matter-antimatter negation burst of adequate force to free us, we might cause the field to implode. Our calculations must be most precise.
Then I suggest you start exploring it aggressively.
I'll have to tell you guys after what my little system is.
Didn't even give you an ocean view.
Oh, Father, it's wonderful.
It's just nice to hear his voice.
I just wish Mother could have seen it.
She would have given everything just for you to see it, Alana.
And she did.
Scotty will have you flesh and blood in no time. And then, Centauri 3, the Vallis Marinaris on Mars, San Francisco. The whole universe is ahead of you.
Forgive the intrusion. Dr. McCoy is ready for you.
I'll be back soon. Captain, I expect you to behave yourself.
You know that's not possible.
Reputation precedes you, Captain Kirk.
Call me Jim. And just what exactly did he tell you about me?
How alone you were.
Well, that is the price of command.
Mm-hmm.
Always a different girl in every world, none mattering beyond the moment.
That's not true. A lot of them mattered.
There was one who was different. Edith.
I don't talk about the past, and your father shouldn't have either.
I'm sorry.
They really went there.
Life seldom takes us where we want it to.
You shouldn't try to banish memories. They're how we live on. They're all I have of my mother.
True. all I have of my parents, too. And pictures.
She was funny. And brave.
Oh, yeah, I'll say.
She died saving you.
I could never be that strong.
We never know what we can do until we have to.
True.
Sensor scans of the external hyperfield have proven inadequate to risk a matter-antimatter implosion to free the ship. The field surrounding Miss Sulu seems a benign microcosm of the larger field, if I might be allowed to take some measurements.
Will it hurt?
No.
I would have said yes anyway.
I'll see you later.
One pharmaceutical cocktail coming up. Swear, at times like this, I feel like a bartender, not a doc.
That was a good Bones line right there.
You'll feel a bit lightheaded and drowsy. Just say whatever comes to mind.
To be snatched away from everything you know. Have to build your life up from nothing. Only one thing will let you do that and survive. I was on the career track to captain. Family, not in the equation. But then, we'd sit in the crystal towers, gaze up at the twin moons, share stories we remembered, adventures we'd had. I may have been lost, but I was home.
It's a rare man that finds that, and a lucky one.
What a beautiful speech.
What would you like to know?
Beyond that door, there are hundreds of people. And so far, I've only met 6 in my whole life.
Mm-hmm. Kind of like a Charlie X situation.
Do you ever wonder what people think about you?
They will see precisely what you are. A singularly astute and charming young woman.
But I'm so different.
We are each of us unique.
But you must admit, some of us are a lot more unique than others.
It is grammatically incorrect to place a modifier before unique.
You still haven't answered my question.
I have found that I can tolerate being judged far better than being of no consequence.
So, am I one of a kind, Mr. Spock?
You are indeed, Miss Sue.
I like him as Spock.
How are we doing, Bones?
I've tried every neuromnemonic in ship stores on Sulu.
And?
Nothing you can use. I'm sorry, Jim.
Oh, well. What else is there to try?
How goes Plan B, Mr. Spock?
Do we have a Plan C?
The readings I took from Miss Sulu should allow us to attempt the negation burst.
What's wrong?
Alana Sulu's atomic structure is bound to the hyperfield. We can't be certain she'll be coming with us.
Thank you, Mr. Spock.
Should we inform Miss Sulu or her father?
Not yet. But I expect you to do whatever you can to better her odds. Of course. Is there anything we can do to make her more comfortable?
Give her a chair? A treadmill? I don't know, something.
Are you still hanging around?
Don't you have anything better to do than make fun of easy targets?
I thought I'd drop by and give you a surprise. Would you care for a stroll?
How far can she go? I like her outfit. It flows so well.
The best moment of my life.
Few people recognize it while it's happening.
All the better reason to notice it.
It's just the first of many.
I really like there's so many lines that they say that I'm just like, wow, that's really nice.
Uhura, it's been forever. You're younger than my daughter.
She sounds wonderful.
She takes after her mother.
Uhura to the bridge.
Uhura, don't let it all go by.
If you got your sea legs back, you're free to go. Those aren't really necessary.
He seems to think so.
I know.
What is he planning? Are we going to the bridge?
Bridge.
Oh, we are.
It's a turbo lift. It moves horizontally and vertically throughout the ship.
You command miracles and you don't even know it.
I'm starting to.
Alana!
Uh-oh. Maybe we should have told him that she was going for a stroll.
The name your parents gave that planet, do you know where it's from?
My mother was in a production of The Tempest when she was a girl. We perform it over and over.
And you as Miranda?
I preferred Ariel, who could fly.
And where would you like to go, Ariel?
Where would you take me, Jim?
Okay, look, that's a big no-no. That is like very not bro code, okay?
Ready to initiate the implosion, Captain.
I'll be there momentarily.
Not bro code.
I'm afraid you'll have to return to the stasis room for safety.
Oh.
You'll see the bridge soon. I promise.
I'll hold you to that.
I'm getting worried that this is
Where were you?
gonna be a happy ending.
Jim arranged a tour.
Jim.
Are you jealous, Father?
Ready when you are, Captain.
We're about to emit a anti-plasma burst. In an attempt to free the ship, brace yourselves.
Alana!
Oh, gosh.
Spock, what's happening?
Analysis indicates temporal discontinuity caused by implosion.
We now have only 32 minutes before our shields collapse.
Oh, great. Do we have a plan D?
Sulu McCoy, emergency!
Well, she's back on her feet.
It's nothing really.
She's all right now, near as I can determine.
Miss Sulu's molecular structure is indeed linked to the exterior hyperfield. If we fail to find a way to fully extricate her before risking another implosion attempt.
Another implosion's not an option.
If Mr. Scott can lock in on the coordinates of Caliban, it might be feasible to beam the entire ship's company there.
We'd be marooned there.
But be alive.
Dr. McCoy, if I may examine the data on your tricorder.
Be my guest.
So tell me back home, how are you set up for house guests?
I like this way more than I thought I would.
There's no way to duplicate the energy wave that sent Sulu to Caliban.
None of us can beam there.
But I happened upon something else. Sulu's original transporter pattern, as he was when we beamed him off the bird of prey.
I mean, we did crazy crap like that in the animated series a bunch of times. Just go back to factory settings.
Passing your current incarnation through the pattern buffer.
Yeah, but then what's gonna happen to her?
Your last save state.
I see.
I don't understand. You mean you'd be giving him back 30 years?
No, we'd be taking them away.
As far as I'd be concerned, the life we spent there would never have happened.
I knew this was gonna have a happy ending. And wouldn't she cease to exist?
It will be fresh in your
Or-
mind, and you should be able to use it to pilot us to safety.
Maybe not. Maybe just the memories.
I wouldn't know you.
20 minutes to shield
Okay.
failure.
That's still really heartbreaking.
I'd be here to remind you of every stubborn, mule-headed thing you ever did.
If it's the only way to.
Captain.
I'm sorry, Jim.
Alana?
I checked her medical readings. There's no doubt, Jim. Do we tell her?
We tell them both.
So is she just gonna fade away or die, or she's linked to the...
Captain, what is it?
Everything that is you is still tied to Caliban through the hyperfield.
And should we succeed shortly in freeing ourselves, the interference caused by our warp engines will result in the field collapsing,
And her to die.
destroying everything still linked to it.
Do you know what you're saying?
Yes.
You've got to beam her fully onto the Enterprise. Now!
Not possible.
Oh.
Then can you bring me back?
No. But were the ship to fail to extricate itself, there is a 92.3% probability the field would survive, and you would be returned to Caliban.
She could live.
But 430 others will die.
There has to be another way.
It's a Kobayashi Maru.
I can't tell you what to do.
No-win situation.
But you alone know the navigational coordinate.
I don't care who dies. She lives.
It's the only choice for Father. It's the only choice.
I can't let you do this!
To him.
Even if Mr. Spock is right and I survive, what kind of life would that be?
Alone on that planet.
How can I live knowing that you, or that all of you died because of me? I don't know if there's an afterlife, but a father, it's not how long we live. It's how we live that matters. Let my life mean something.
That's too sad.
Do it!
Energize.
Our rebels now are ended. And these are our actors as I foretold you.
That must be from the play that I've never read.
Into thin air. We are such stuff.
As dreams are made on.
Oh, now I gotta read The Tempest.
He's in massive shock.
We need him on the bridge.
Jim.
Time to get to work.
In a minute.
My father told me you were impressive.
Alana,
Your ship needs you.
is there anything that you'd like?
What?
2 minutes to shield failure.
The bridge.
How young he is. How handsome.
She gets to see her daddy in action.
1 minute to shield failure.
Warp drive engaged. Hold on. We're free.
A victory that came at a cost.
Free.
As you were.
Turn on the lights.
Captain,
Did he have a dream?
I'm told I attacked you.
There were extenuating circumstances.
I've watched this. It's like it's happening to another person. Alana,
He saw all that?
my daughter. The life I had. There's nothing. Did you get to know her?
Yes. She was
unique. She lived her life fully in the time she had and gave it up for love.
What better epitaph could anyone ask for?
If I could only remember.
When our thoughts were joined, I lived those years with you.
Could he give them back?
They can be yours again. But with the memories
That would be...
would come the grief.
Yeah.
Very well.
Oh, the... He's brave. And his wife, too.
Captain Sulu, your guests have disembarked from the shuttle, Captain.
Escort them to my ready room. Ran, you have the car.
Aye, Captain.
He's the captain.
You're a very lucky man.
She's so pretty. His dreams are made on.
And our little life is surrounded with a sleep.
Talking to yourself, Father?
Oh, he has another...
Gamora,
Say hello to your granddaughter.
so beautiful. The whole universe is ahead of you.
And I did as you asked, with her name. But I don't understand. Who's Alana?
You had a sister.
Oh, it was so good. I can see why you recommended it to me, those of you who did. If Star Trek continues as anything like this, then we're in for some good stuff. I thought everybody did a great job becoming their character. The thing that I was doing in my mind, because the faces and the voices didn't match my perception of these characters, I would interpose in my head, if this makes any sense, their faces and their voices, and have them say and move the way that these actors were portraying them. And so many times they did it really well. Like, they did it perfectly. If I put Spock saying those lines and the expressions, all the little nuances, it worked. Like, it could have been him. And that really helped me to kind of bridge the gap between, you know, Leonard Nimoy and this Spock, whoever plays as Spock. And the same for all the characters. I thought the writing was excellent. It was really poetic. It took me back to like season 1, season 2, original series a lot of times. And I think it really encapsulated the spirit of the original series to me. I'm sure there's people that maybe disagree or, you know, have their nitpicks about it, but I mean, I'm not a very nitpicky person. I can be sometimes, like, I'll hyperfixate on something, but There was nothing really here that necessarily bothered me with the plot, with the writing, with the characterization. And I feel like this definitely could have been a script that they wrote for the original series. It was fantastic to see George Takei in this. Also, I was hoping she was going to play a larger role, but Grace Lee Whitney was there, and, you know, Janice Rand was there with Sulu, and Sulu was the captain of his ship. It was great to see her smile. I'm still so sad and so mad that circumstances caused her to, you know, not be in the show anymore. Spock, he can make you forget. He can make you remember. I enjoyed how they brought up Edith in this one, because when they said, oh, well, there was one special one for Kirk, we were all thinking of the same person. I was also thinking about Miramani, but I knew they were going to go with Edith because Edith is Edith. But this story reminded me a lot of Kirk and Miramani. But in this one, instead of 3 months, I think it was, in the Paradise Syndrome, this was 30 years. And Kirk lost Miramani and his unborn child, Sulu. He lost Lisa, and he lost his daughter, who didn't live a long time, but lived a life worth living, I think is how they described it. She got to see the bridge of the Enterprise. She got to see her father at work, doing his thing, and she was such a delight. And now that I've gotten used to this Kirk and this Spock and this Bones, now I'm going to have to get used to a whole new cast. And I hope they're as good as these guys were, because I thought they did great. And the production value, everything was, I mean, let's talk about the Enterprise. The set looked absolutely amazing. The uniforms looked great. Like, this is some good stuff. Is Continues going to be as good? Is it going to be better? I don't know. I do know that Grant Imahara played as Sulu in Star Trek Continues, and I'll bring that up also in the Continues episode. But that makes me really excited to see it. Rest in peace. He was so young. My husband was really, really into Mythbusters. I think he's watched all of the episodes, so he doesn't really watch it anymore. But he marathoned like all the episodes, and I saw a lot of them. I watched a lot of them with him. So I know Grant from that. And I was really sad to hear about his passing. And that's one of the reasons that I'm so excited for Continues. And I hope you guys will continue with me to Star Trek Continues. Let me know what you guys think about Star Trek New Voyages. Is this the first time you're watching Star Trek New Voyages? Have you seen it before? And if you want, you can suggest other standout episodes from New Voyages. I don't know if and when I would ever take a look at them, but I just feel like once we get into The Next Generation and Deep Space Nine, those are really long series. And I probably wouldn't mind throwing in 1 or 2 episodes of New Voyages if there are more episodes that are worth checking out in the mix, you know? If I'm getting homesick, you know, for the original characters. Unfortunately, we won't see the original cast. Well, maybe. I mean, we saw Takei in this one, but yeah, unfortunately, we won't, for the most part, see the original cast. But we will get to be with those characters, and I think these actors, again, they portray the characters really well. So yeah, if anybody else is, you know, trying to put together another fan show of the original series and you're looking for a Bones, call me. Let's do some fun McCoy quotes. I'm trying to thank you, you pointed-eared hobgoblin. I'm a doctor, not a bricklayer. By golly, Jim, I'm beginning to think I can cure a rainy day. Shut up, Spock, we're rescuing you. Hold on, I gotta find a mint julep one. Hey, Jim boy, y'all ever had a real cold Georgia-style mint julep, huh? Okay, enough fun. I'm gonna get carried away here. Thank you guys for watching Star Trek New Voyages, World Enough and Time with me. Again, thank you to the people who suggested it, and I'll see you guys for Star Trek Continues very soon. It's gonna be a good time, and thank you so much for being here. And yeah, I'm the first person, I think, to do a YouTube reaction to New Voyages, and possibly the first to do the full Star Trek Continues season. And I'm excited. I hope some of you guys are excited too. Until then, goodbye.